Well, I am just an ordinary student from an ordinary school. What you expect? Still, I have trouble making friends, even acquaintances. I'm not that sociable, okay? I have this fear of making a bad first impression, making me, coward? Maybe. This feeling bothered me so much. Along the way, keeping the fear for myself did not help me as much. But I've realized being isolated from the world made me weak. So I decided to leave my fears, sort of, and make friends. I'll tell my story. Our, our story. Stage 1. Meet up. Entering school is maybe the first stage of socializing in school. Adjusting yourself to a new atmosphere. It sounds very new and quite nervous. I don't really want to make a bad move. That's the least thing I do. Why is it so hard to be like them? The cool kids, having friends for granted, never needed to know them back. Cool. And me? I'm happy for them. The thing about friends is you never need more than one to be happy. Having none made me happy for them. Stage 2. Working with them. Teachers have a way to make us to speak with each other. Groupings, assigning tasks, and, materials made me uncomfortable. I don't want to make a bad move. Picking right words to say, at right moments to say them. Don't be rude and too much polite. It could ruin your reputation. We all have this groupmate that we totally don't like. Is it the movements? Is it the words used? Or something? Look like a typical bully. So, I have now this rule to never talk with that guy. Never. Stage 3. Working with the bully. Never needed one. Never asked for one. Never will. But life sometimes gives you things it thinks you need. But I never ask my bag to be lost every single time. Or even my notebook to be filled with the bully's name. Or before to give money to a charity that eats every time. Well, speaking out would hurt me or the bully. Either way, not good for anyone. I like to be treated as a friend, a human. And maybe that's not how the world works. There must always be someone higher to keep the chain rolling. I wish I could stop this. I wish I could do something. Stage 4. The crop up. Guess what? I did something. Remember what I've said about us having our own story? He also has one. We all have this breaking point. A point where we couldn't stand. I treated him as a friend. He told me stories of how he became a bully. Deepest stories of a man could tell to me. So personal. I could see in his eyes his regrets. Asked if I could help him. I answered, why not? Days passed. He changed. And of course, for the best. Sometimes, I feel happy of being me. Every time I look at him, I always realize that I'm not that bad of a person after all. Stage 5. Happiness. You always come to a point that it doesn't really much care if what others think of you. As long as you know that there is always someone who can understand you best. he became my best friend. Not bad after all. Bullies in the end are still peoples, finding love from different sorts and kinds of people. Said by a historic figure, you can only eliminate an enemy by making them your friend. Hope. Hope really helps. Believing they could change. Well, that's certainly true for me. The thing about friends is you can't get enough, even though spending 4 years with them is exhausting. But hey, they certainly make your journey a little bit fun. As long as you say, "Hi, my name is Jalex." Stage 6. Making more. Guess what? Someone also needs a friend. Let's try. Why not?
Lift your head, baby, don't be scared of the things that could go wrong along the way. We'll get by with a smile. We might not win at everything, but we can try. Baby, you don't have to worry, 'cause there ain't no need to hurry. No one ever said that there's an easy way. When they're closing all the doors and they don't want you anymore. Might sound funny, but I'll say it anyway. Boy, I'll stay.